So welcome to the Man On podcast, where we get a few rival fans together, have a little beef, have a discussion, and see who comes out on top. So today what we're doing is a best 11, a combined 11 between Man United and the best team in the world, Liverpool. And we're basically going to decide who makes the cut. We've got our Man United fan, Joe, here. Obviously, I'm the Liverpool fan, and Dylan will be our host, referee, instigator of beef, that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm
ready to end this guy and his breeze that he always chats all the time.
Okay, I'll see how it is. Okay. I'm going to be honest. I don't see how any United fan will actually get into that. Oh, it's like that now. We're repping already. Okay.
We're doing start 11.
I think starting 11. Yeah, starting 11. I think we do it with
fit players only, right?
I don't know, man. Fit players only. I'm not getting any people. Okay, if you want to do that,
but we got to do the 11s for next Sunday, so that's why it's got to be relevant, no?
Yeah, it's true. And current form as well, because your form is whack. I can't lie.
Oh, current. Okay.
Okay, guys. Also, we got Paul representing Liverpool, and we got the spicy Joe Sanya representing Man United.
Weighing in at £5.
I'm at 5 foot, wow. 5'5".
It's time, guys.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay, what position we starting with first?
So we started with, obviously, let's start with the GK, big GK.
Okay.
Both GKs are fit, aren't they, currently? So
yeah.
Look it out.
Well, you want to go first, or do I have to make a statement first?
I mean, I'll go first because I think it's quite an obvious one.
The hair, yeah? Cool.
Wow. Okay. So, Alisson, current form. I mean, look, he's probably the best keeper in the world, Alisson, right now. He made it into the World 11.
Is that the barometer we're going for, the World 11?
I don't know. I mean, I don't see De Gea anywhere near that. I mean, ability-wise.
Steve, did you see the Villa game? Did you see how many saves he made?
Yeah, but that's the thing.
We beat Villa. You guys didn't, so we want to, you know what I'm saying?
De Gea will be here making all these camera saves and everything like that, but Alisson, his positioning is exceptional.
Shot stopping, De Gea is better. Rushing off his line, Alisson's better. I agree with that. But I'm going to say De Gea. This is one I don't know how. Does Dylan decide? Is that what we're going to do?
I think, that's what we're going to go
by. I'm going to see which argument is better.
I mean, I think even kicking, we're going by kicking. Alisson's the guy. The amount of assists he gets, even the goal that Salah scored against Man United last season, beautiful assist from Alisson. Salah goes running, beautiful goal.
This is this season. This ain't last season. But last season, De Gea was whack. I'll admit that he was terrible. But since Dean Henderson's come into the team, De Gea is just he's been on form.
I mean, that's the thing. Why you're going De Gea even over Henderson, which that's a bit of an argument in itself.
Hendel played well against City, but he hasn't played in the league, so I can't really comment.
He's been playing all the cup games, isn't he? Though.
Yeah. And the one mistake he made in the league was against Sheffield when he passed it to McGoldrick, and then McGoldrick scored. So
I thought they were on the same team, so.
But I don't know. De Gea, I would have maybe said De Gea maybe 3 years ago or something. Now.
He's back to I wouldn't say we have to wait until the end of the season because we're doing well right now, but yeah, he's back to his old self. Hopefully, if he hasn't made a mistake this season, which is good. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with that.
I don't know, man. We're talking about this guy won the what's it? What do they call it? The Golden Gloves Award. He won that a couple seasons ago.
So is De Gea. De Gea's won bare Golden Gloves, G. What do you mean?
But I thought, but that's probably about 5 years ago or something, isn't it? We're talking current form, Alisson.
Current form. You guys are whack, so De Gea gets in.
No.
That can't be argued. I'm saying on shot stopping in that Villa game.
And if De Gea, if he actually, I heard a little from Dylan. If he's actually thinking about even doing De Gea over Alisson Becker, the guy who keeps Edison out of the Brazil team. Nah.
Yeah, but we gotta do it off facts, don't we?
Edison ain't even a fucking.
That's a fact.
That's a fucking fact.
As Rafa once said, that's a fact.
So De Gea has been.
He's been good. You all saw the Villa game. Look how many great saves he made.
But if you're gonna pick a start 11, Alisson's better with his feet, great shot stopper, good at commanding the back four. De Gea is not so great at commanding the back four
It's
sometimes.
not his fault that Harry Maguire plays in defence. It's not his fault.
I think De Gea gets a bit nervous, mate. I see him moving a bit. He gets a bit
Now
scared.
we're recording, man.
See, he's an Alisson fan. That's what he's
He
doing.
supports Liverpool. That's why.
And then based off like the league last year and Champions League, you have to put Alisson in. Just off the accolades. Yeah, I know, but he's fit. He's fit and he's playing. Off the accolades, you got to say right now, it's got to be Alisson.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm going to
Alisson
say
in.
but if Dylan's saying Alisson, then
I think it's a great
I
choice.
can't argue.
Yeah, I see he's typing
Oh,
it
look
in.
at
There
that
he is.
smile.
Oh, he's looking beautiful. He's so, like
Oh.
looks wise as well. I put him over the head.
I'd say he's better looking than De Gea. I'll give you that.
So we've got to take that into account as well.
He's a good looking.
All right. Well, yeah, you know, it was a bit. I get Joe's argument, but it's not debated.
We'll see at the end of the season, innit? That's the best way. I'm gonna.
Okay.
There's something on the
That's
line.
true. That's true. But we also can't forget the Gainer World Cup. So anyway, let's move on.
That's true. He was wild. He was
so
so bad.
So let's go for centre backs. Obviously, current players.
He hasn't got any. So
Obviously, unfortunately for Paul, you know, it'll be straight in Van Dijk,
Really?
but he's not fit and he's not part of this
You can't
season.
have
And neither is Joe Gomez.
I could, like,
Unfortunately,
But
They
not
are
fit.
not.
Okay.
they don't qualify. So
No Van Dijk and no
and
Gomez.
let's
yeah?
be honest, it's not the greatest bunch to pick from anyway. So
no, Eric Bailly is a good player, but he's just injury prone as fuck, and he stayed fit. which I
yeah,
don't know
but
how
we
that's
could do it off
happened.
current form.
Well, I actually want to put centre backs in this team, so I'm going to say Harry Maguire and Eric Bailly because they're centre backs.
Okay. Now,
And they've played well together. When Lindelof
Been
and
a good
Harry Maguire
partnership.
played, and they're a good partnership. When Lindelof and Maguire play, they're terrible. I'll admit
So
that.
Lindelof did give that nice assist to Rashford that one time.
He,
but that's
he
about
gave
it.
that really. He's good. The thing is, they don't complement each other. I think if they play, if you've got Lindelof and Bailly, they'll play way together. If you put like Harry Maguire and Bailly, they'll play way together.
So what you're saying is Bailly has to be playing.
Exactly.
One of them has to
Exactly.
be. Yeah.
They don't play well together. They're such a bad partnership together. If Van Dijk was fit, I would have just said Van Dijk and Eric Bailly. I'm not going to be playing.
I mean, I would have said like Van Dijk and Gomez all day. I mean, I know we're not doing that, but
They're not fit. They're not fit, Paul. You can't.
yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
Lil.
look, we're acting like it's decided. Like,
It is the same.
can't forget, we'd probably be in relegation zone if Fabinho was not in our
But
defence.
this is the thing though. Yeah, this is the thing because even though Fabinho is not a centre back,
He has played well. at
He's
centre
been
back.
class.
he's been classed as
He has
centre
played
back.
good. I'll admit that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
But like he's not.
Look, he's not a centre back, and
Yeah.
like we've been struggling
Yeah.
because he's been playing in centre back. Now, obviously, we've been having like Nate Phillips and like Reece
They're
Williams,
whack.
like that. Do you know what? Like they've had to step into some like big shoes, so it's like they actually haven't done badly. Like it's obviously like Reece Williams, like yesterday against Aston Villa, got caught.
If you play Reece Williams against Rashford, he's gonna get torn a new one. Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, he'd probably be a good player for the future, but right now, yeah, he wouldn't get into this team.
So
And
I
if
think-
we're in big trouble if Fabinho gets injured. So, I mean, like Matip, this is a shout actually. Matip might be fit for the Man United game.
But is he
Klopp,
fit right
Klopp
now?
said
That's
yesterday
not-
that
no,
Matip may be fit. So am I? Can I? Yeah, I'm putting Matip in there. Matip and Fabinho.
all right,
because-
let's be fair. All right. Because you can't put Fabinho and Hendo because they're centre mid, so we're not including them as centre backs.
I
So-
say Maguire.
Out
Premier League form.
of the two, Joe, who are you picking? Harry Maguire or Eric Bailly? Who would you pick?
Current form.
Yeah.
Eric Bailly, probably.
Yeah, it has to be Bailly, man.
Yeah.
Maguire doesn't know what he's doing.
Maguire is a decent centre back with a good partnership next to him.
Let's
Like,
put
look at
Bailly.
it,
Let's
like,
put Bailly in because he has been good.
Maguire for England, he's
All right.
good.
Okay. Now,
Between
Joe
Harry Maguire
Matip,
and
he
Joe
won't play
Matip.
like every week for us.
Harry Maguire's
Like,
played the most minutes
I
of
mean-
any Premier League player.
Yeah.
He's always fit. He hasn't had an injury.
Yeah, Paul, it's peak, but it's going to have to be a United centre back pairing,
It has to be.
unfortunately.
You know what? Based on fitness, like I probably don't have too many complaints with that. Like it's,
Yeah.
I think that'd be completely different if obviously our centre backs were fit. They'll
If
both fill that
Bailly
gap.
stays fit,
but-
we have a chance of winning the league.
I mean, we got
fact.
Fabinho is probably like top 2 centre midfielders in the world, but he's also top 5 centre backs.
That's true. We can't. To be fair though, we can. I think we should. I think we should let Fabinho go in centre back because he has been playing.
But yeah, I don't know. But Matip
Then
is.
you might.
Matip was so crucial to us on our Champions League run.
We haven't lost a game since we lost to Arsenal with Harry Maguire and Eric Bailly there. So
that's got to be okay. Yeah,
we're like the most informed team in the Premier League. We're not talking about Carabao Cup.
You know what? I get because we're having a centre back crisis. I'll just do that, man.
I mean, they should be the other way around.
I think they're the only two you probably getting into this team, so you might as well just.
Oh really?
Oh okay. No.
Oh Bruno. Okay. No,
okay, so we've decided a pairing of.
I thought I was gonna get at least one. Okay.
Nah, you're
right. Yeah, but okay, but listen, we got right back and left back. We got the full backs.
Right back has got to be Wan-Bissaka.
Oh my god! I knew he was gonna say this. I
think I saw the ball on the road. That's how many times he lost it. I think it ended up in Wolves.
Okay. Now Trent probably had his worst game for us. In the last game, he got pretty much run ragged. Klopp had to sub him off at half time. Like the thing that's going wrong with him. And mainly Liverpool right now, we're just doing these like endless crosses, and like crosses seem to work for us when we're on like doing like quick counter attacks, and then we can just whip it in like with Robertson or Trent either side. Okay. But right now, teams are playing a low block, and we're just firing them in, hoping it goes to one of our small forwards. It's not.
Correct me if I'm wrong, yeah. That Trent and Robertson are the creative force in your team, right? They create most of your team. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So, and you guys haven't been scoring goals in the league. Right,
based off last season.
I mean, you say we scored the most goals in the league. We've got more goals than Man United.
One game with Villa when you battered Villa, but like besides that, your last 5 games, you haven't scored more than 1 goal.
Yeah, last few games.
That's because of your fullbacks; they're not creating enough.
I think it's mainly our midfield. We need to find ways in the middle to get it through because our fullbacks are still getting the crosses in.
Wan-Bissaka's been playing really well for the past 13 games. Like if we're doing current form, I'd say Trent's got. It's this classic argument: who's going to be better? Wan-Bissaka wouldn't have let that goal against England. That wouldn't have happened.
Bro, he hasn't even had an England Cup. It's Trent's getting picked every time.
But that's not. We're not talking about England caps. We're talking about England caps, and
I know.
And Wan-Bissaka maybe better defensively. I don't know. But But mate, we can't win a Champions League if Trent's messing about right back with all the sick wingers we've got in Europe.
Talking about this season.
Okay.
But you do have to take into consideration, Joe.
Young player,
Champions League and
young player of the season.
Our player of the season was Wan-Bissaka last year.
Young player of the season in the Premier League was Trent Alexander-Arnold, man.
What, last year? This year will be different. It won't be him because he's been playing bad. He's been having a massive dip in form. That's just, we want to talk about statistics.
Look, I think if we're talking form and we're talking maybe the last 5 games or something, then Trent hasn't been that good. And I watched Wan-Bissaka in the last game, he was good. But in the grand scheme of things, if I look at that team and I see Wan-Bissaka over Trent Alexander-Arnold, I might dash my laptop.
I got to say.
Laptop then. There's a window here. Yeah.
I got to say.
Check my window. I see a football. It's coming down my road. It's Trent's lost possession again.
Oh no! I gotta say,
he's got the most assists by a defender in a season.
Right. We got to come to the decision.
And he's done that twice.
Got to come to the decision.
He didn't do it last game, did he? Fucking.
Wan-Bissaka has been.
He's been good.
He was good last season, but Trent is, a more. Most teams are going to pick Trent in it. Most managers will pick Trent.
Better passing ability.
But defensively, I would say Wan-Bissaka is better, but Trent's overall last 2 years has been, been outstanding. So it's got to be Trent.
Trent. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if we're picking a together team for next week, you're going to put.
Well, I'd still put Wan-Bissaka in there.
I don't know who Trent Sainsbury's is, but no, he's
not over it. No, if we get Trent from last game, he's going to play, mate. He's going to come up against Rashford. If he plays like he did last game, it's over for him.
Yeah, but then you got to think also he's coming against Luke Shaw on that wing, and
he's only 22, but he's experienced. He can deal with that sort of pressure, man. In a big game like that. Luke Shaw.
He's probably our best player against City.
Oh my!
Left back, yeah. Joe, come on.
No. I'm not saying choose Luke Shaw now. I'm just saying he played well last game. I'd take Andy Robertson over Luke Shaw. I will go and argue with that.
Yeah, Andy Robertson. Yeah. I mean, I was just gonna go off on one, but
I gotta say one thing about Luke Shaw last game. He was the biggest pagan. All he was doing was trying to upset João Cancelo. So no, because he was
I
losing.
loved it. When
He's got something to prove, isn't he?
He thought he was bad. He kept screw facing. He's not saying nothing. He just kept tackling him by pushing him out. Like he got duffy by João
Can I
Cancelo.
say something though? Can I say that? Tellez is actually a baller, but he's not being played. That's
the thing.
Why is that? Why is he not?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ollie's got favourites, and he's not one of Luke Shaw's Ollie's favourite. It just is what it is. It's like McTominay's getting played over Van der Pees, but I don't know why. Van der Pees,
if I'm seeing,
gives more balance to your team though than Van der Pees.
Tellez is probably just as good as attacking as Robertson is. In terms of check his European record, he's got ridiculous amounts of assists and whipping balls in. He just doesn't.
Who's this? Tellez.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it's a strange one. Because Mo Salah, his dribbling ability against someone I don't think Shaw will be able to handle it. Obviously, Shaw's a big lad, but Salah's strength is something you can.
I don't know. I'd say I wouldn't argue about Andy Robertson.
Yeah, Andy Robertson, most passes by anyone this season. Obviously the assist king as well. The way he just whips them in.
I know you don't have to lick his bum, man. He's not here.
Man, I could do it all day. Honestly, he's that good.
Andy, put Clark Robertson.
Clark Robertson from Rotherham United.
Who's Clark Robertson?
Shout out Clark Robertson. I don't know. I've never seen you play, but you're a professional, so I'll allow it.
Wait, Paul. I've just seen Trent's lost ball. It's out there again.
Wow.
So we got a three centre mids. Obviously, I'm guessing you're going to play the middle one as more of a DM, and the other two,
CDM?
number 8 and more attacking.
So interesting.
I'd put. This is my overall midfield. You put.
Yeah, can't say overall.
No, let's just do the CDM first, and then we'll do that.
We played two. I wouldn't say Matic.
No, Matic is not getting in.
Not Matic. Fred's our CDM, but he usually plays alongside someone else. And he's been good.
Fred's been looking nice this season, but he's still not.
You can't say he's whack.
I feel like he wouldn't make.
You want the same amount of points as you, so our teams have been even.
I don't know. If a team's going to win the league, like a starting 11. I don't see Fred in that team.
Well, he has been. So I can't really. We're joint. You know what I mean? We're on the same amount of points as you guys, so you can't really say you can't see him.
Now Fabinho. He won't be playing centre defensive midfield.
If Fabinho's in
can I put him in midfield?
Yeah, you know what? That's the thing. We said that he can't go centre back, so you can put the Hendo or Fabinho. Those guys can.
I'm not having Henderson in this team. I'm not having.
Bro, oh my God!
Wait. Let's go back to
I can't believe it.
Let's go back to CDM. Let's not start this. This is gonna get spicy in a sec.
Okay, I'll put Fabinho.
So out of Fabinho, McTominay, Fred. Who are we picking?
I'll put Fabinho there.
Yeah, Fabinho, probably best defensive midfielder in the world.
You're gonna go Fabinho, Pogba, Bruno. That midfield's the best midfield in the world. Don't care.
Pogba.
Yep.
Pogba.
Have you seen him recently? He's been on form.
Oh my God.
So this is it, isn't it? It's gonna come down to are we putting Paul Pogba in?
We are putting Paul Pogba in.
No. Over who? Over who? Look, I'll be honest right now.
It's way better than Henderson.
We got Henderson and Thiago. Look, I think Bruno's got to be there. So we're talking. It's got to be Bruno and Henderson.
Let's put Bruno in now.
Okay.
We're not putting.
Hasn't played. Right? He played one game and he played shit against Southampton. He played shite against Paul. He couldn't even make a pass against Southampton. He got bodied by man fucking Ward Prowse.
Jordan Henderson. Bro, he's people think, why is he whack? Tell me the reasons. Bro, why is he whack?
You're saying Henderson's a better footballer than Paul Pogba. Please tell that to the camera.
Yes, he is. Paul Pogba is not a better footballer than Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson is,
Dylan,
I would say, best centre midfielder all round in the world. People say, Jordan Henderson, he passes sideways, he passes backwards. Okay. Jordan Henderson has the most passes forward. Look, he's passed forward more times than any of this United centre midfield. He's an ultimate leader among men. He led us to the Premier League, to the Champions League. He's so selfless. He's so selfless.
But we're not. This is the thing. We're not. We can say World Cup, but we're not talking about. We're not talking about World Cup.
Overall player. You ask anyone except for yourself, anyone in the world who they'd rather have in their team besides.
Okay. If you want to talk about this, I'll bring in statistics. I'll bring statisticals. Like Jordan Henderson has got 87% pass rate. That's better than Paul Pogba. It's better than Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno doesn't have a good pass. I'll back this up. Bruno doesn't have a good passing rate, success rate, because he always plays the forward pass. He does it.
He's an attacking player.
He's a better attacking player. But if we're talking,
the best attacking midfielder in the world right now. That's just a fact.
Yeah, Bruno's in there, mate.
Okay, so when we were talking like player of the season winners, I didn't see. No one was like, oh, Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba's got to make it. No.
You know why Paul Pogba was injured? Paul Pogba was injured last season, so he wasn't going to be in it anyway. And then when he has played this season, he played sick.
I can't believe it. I will not see the name Paul Pogba.
He didn't play that well in the City game, though.
He didn't play that well in the City game. That's Carabao Cup. You know what I mean?
Paul Pogba costed like £29 billion.
Did Henderson play well in the City game when they drew at the Etihad? No. So get out of here.
Bro, have you seen how bad we do? Look, the reason our form has been bad, like in the last game,
the guy's fucking shit. I'm not having
we had Henderson at centre back. Now, if Henderson was playing in centre midfield, that game would have been completely different, and I know that. Every time Henderson doesn't play, you can see our form slip. Like, even if I'm going back to 2014, the reason we didn't win...
Man. The guy just screams at his players like, fuck it, let's go. I'm not having that in my team.
But that's captain, though, isn't it?
Brilliant captaincy, brilliant leadership. The reason we didn't win in 2013-14 was because Jordan Henderson got injured in the run-up, not because Gerrard slipped.
It is because Gerrard slipped.
Wow.
No, Paul, I don't know about that. I think you're only saying that because of last season. You wouldn't say that before.
Paul, like...
But Jordan Henderson is...
Paul Pogba gets in this team over talent, and who's going to change the game? Paul Pogba's going to be able to make way better.
Paul Pogba is probably...
He's going against fucking West Ham.
The only thing is here, you got to think about the chemistry. You've got a DM.
Being a holds midfield, you play Pogba.
You've got Fernandes.
Pogba doesn't even want to be there, mate.
But the thing is, you need someone who's going to run. You need someone who's going to run now.
Bruno.
No.
Henderson will run for you. Henderson will run, and he won't stop running.
But Pogba doesn't run.
Pogba's played well the past few games.
Look, I'm going to say something. Paul Pogba is probably a better, like, he's more skillful, like better, like, passer of the ball, probably better shooter, that sort of thing. But, like, just because he has them abilities, he doesn't.
We're talking about
like Henderson.
And current form, Paul Pogba's played incredible, and we haven't lost a game since he started in the last 13 games.
Nah, mate, if Henderson wasn't here, we'd be missing, we'd be lost.
We'll talk about current form. Henderson played against Fulham, you drew. You played against Brighton, you drew. You played against fucking Newcastle, you drew. I don't care.
Yeah,
we beat all these teams with Pogba in the team.
Littles,
no.
Let's talk about this.
No, Dylan.
Listen.
Dylan, you can't change.
Bro, do you want me to bring statistics? I'll bring statistics.
You played against Southampton, you lost.
Listen, we've got 2 more minutes. 3 more minutes on this.
He's got
the topic.
Okay, he's got the third most passes this season. Let me just reel them off.
I don't care. Let's talk about.
A better pass rate, more passes forward than like 400. Look, and all this Henderson is bad. That's a myth that should have died a few years ago, right?
Did he play in midfield against Fulham, Henderson?
Yes, I think.
Did he play in the midfield against Brighton?
Mate, and Pogba was playing for you all last season when you were 33 points behind us. Don't give me that.
I'm talking about right now, Bled. I'm talking about right now.
Oh, no.
Bro, do you think he's just lost all...
Did he play in the midfield when you beat Newcastle? You didn't beat Newcastle. You drew. So please, don't come with the statistics.
Bro, okay, as it stands, we are ahead of you in the table, and Paul Pogba's been playing too. So the argument is
when we beat Burnley on Monday, or Tuesday, whatever it is, then we'll be ahead of you. And that Pogba's played all these games we've caught up. So we're in form.
Get ready.
Put him in, Dylan. Put him in. Ignore this waste, man.
Stop putting this thing in like Charlie Sloth. No, if you type the word P, I'm not like...
Put it in. I don't care.
This is crazy. Look, I'll be looking at this and I'll be seeing more Man United players on here than Liverpool. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, we're not finished yet. Put Pogba in there, Dylan. You know it's right. You know I'm right. Henderson's played all these games that you've been drawing.
Pogba over Jordan Henderson.
Ask anyone in the world, they'd agree with me except for you. You got your Liverpool glasses.
Nah, this is a complete myth, man.
Put it in.
But you've got to move on. The current form. Joe's come. I know, Paul, you come with like great statistics, but Joe's come with current form, and unfortunately, you know.
See, I got him up on my phone and everything, man.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Listen, you've done your Googles. I appreciate that, but. Of current form this season, Paul Pogba has been better. So
I'm shaking. I'm actually shaking.
I don't care.
Don't worry, we're not going to put Florentine. He can only dance. Look, you got upset, Lils, but you know this is going to be an interesting.
If I see this midfield, I'm like, this is nice, but do you know what it's missing? You all know what that is. Henderson.
Left wing, Rashford on current form. Let's go.
So we're going left wing first. No. Left wing, on the left, you got bro. I got Joe.
Rashford. It has to be.
Nah. I don't know about this one, Joe. I don't know about this one, Joe.
100%. You guys have got your freaking Rashford bias on. Okay.
No. Rashford's been sick this season.
14
Especially
goals
off
this
the left.
season.
He's been sick off the left, but
he's been bad boy. And Mane didn't score for 2 months. They haven't scored.
Listen, I'm not a Liverpool fan, yeah, but the amount of games I've seen Sadio Mane win for Liverpool, just for turning up.
I'll let you finish.
Okay,
but I'm telling you now, like Sadio Mane, like he was the only person. Like when we lost the last game, he was running. Like running. Look, listen. Now and creativity. When we're in trouble, the person we look for is Sadio Mane because he's the guy who can beat a man. He can cut inside. He's got a great finishing ability.
Okay, did he do any of that against Southampton?
He was a Golden Boot winner a couple of years back, African Player of the Year. Like
Rashford's 23 and he's already like hit more goals quicker than Ronaldo. He's He's in current statistics. He's just behind Mbappe and Neymar on the top left.
Oh, okay, so maybe like in the future he might be a bit better. But we're talking right now.
Right now he's got more goals than me.
Yeah. Getting emotional.
You're moving like Charlie Sloth. I thought something broke.
He's got more goals in the league this year. I'm pretty sure it's Rashford. Mane didn't score for 2 months.
Dylan, bring up the comparisons, man.
You can put Mane in, but Rashford's been better this season. That's just a fact. Mane had a 1-on-1 and he missed against Southampton. Did you see that? Oh
yeah, like I mean, these chances get missed. Look, Mane is the ultimate guy. He doesn't stop his pressing ability. He's got like I know mate. You might think this is a bad one, but he's actually got more tackles as a forward than any of you.
Okay.
I got to say one thing. The best player on Liverpool
is Sadio Mane.
I'd say
best player in the world.
I'd say Salah's better than Mane. That's just a fact. We don't have a right winger. So
Salah gets all the statistics and all the accolades. But
would you rather
pulling the team forward, winning, Champions League games, like bringing them out of the, taking the game by the scruff of the neck, and
genuinely, like if we talk about this season,
genuine question, right now you got a team like it's a final, you have to win. Who are you putting in your team? You putting Sadio Mane or are you putting Marcus Rashford?
He scored in massive games. Don't even say that. He scored in huge games.
No. Yeah, but I'm saying like Sadio Mane is an all-round better player, so you just put him in.
Huge games. Rashford.
Like Sadio Mane, like heading ability, class. Dribbling ability, class.
He's been shit this season, Paul. He's been so bad.
Bro, he's just like, look, he's missed chances. He's missed chances. But like, he's
score against Newcastle, and Newcastle have fucking whacked.
Yeah, but you look at the players like Martial. What's he scored? Like one goal or something? Like 2 goals.
I'm not talking about Martial. He didn't play off the left.
Yeah, Martial's not getting mentioned in this argument.
No, he's not. He's been bad this season. he scored last game, so it's more than Firmino.
Hang on.
Oh no!
Marcus Rashford over Sadio Mane.
100%. I'm not even this season. We're talking about this season. We're not on about. Oh wow, unlimited minutes, right?
Was this popped up? We got upgrades, yeah.
We got more minutes. Paul, on the real, this season,
thank you very much.
A more prolific player than Mane has this season. If we're talking about overall player, of course, but we're talking about current form.
Okay.
Current form. Rashford's been banging in goals and playing well.
I think.
I'm talking about that.
I think Mane's just been a bit unlucky now. So like I do kind of see like maybe like you were talking like last few games then, but even during that time, Mane is still being the guy that we look to when we need him.
We're not
it's a tough one.
Firmino, but I'm not even going to get started on that yet. We'll go.
Well,
but Rashford has missed a hell of a lot of chances. It's just come to me. Like you've been going on about like Salah misses all these chances off camera. You've been saying to me all these things, but Rashford, I think Rashford's missed more chances than I think he's missed like 7, like big chances supposedly on what they say in the Premier League.
Like he missed a sitter against Leicester, and then he went and scored 2 minutes later. I don't care, but he went and scored. Salah was 1-on-1 with the keeper twice. In that Newcastle.
Bro, like he's missed. Rashford has missed more big chances than Mo Salah.
Hold on. Who scored against Newcastle? Was it Rashford or Salah?
Let me try and think a bit harder. Who's the current Premier League top scorer? It's Mo Salah.
So Bruno's got 2 less than him, and he's in a midfielder, bro. Bruno's coming for you all. Bruno's coming for everyone. Anyway, I'm taking Rashford.
I'll be honest, the only person who should have been in this starting 11 is Bruno Fernandes. So the fact that I'm looking at this and seeing like Bailly, Maguire.
I can't believe you said Henderson's better than Pogba. You're so stupid.
I can't believe it, mate. Jordan Henderson is better than Paul Scholes.
I think we let Pogba come in. It was a bit cheeky, but I think we have to be a bit fair. We have to put Sadio Mane in because he's the main.
Sadio hairline.
Yeah. Good decision.
He cut that hair down this season. He said, you know what? I'm not forcing it anymore. Let's just accept it. That's why he can't. But maybe that's why. Maybe that might have affected his form.
Are you saying this affected his confidence or something?
Possibly.
Look at that
if he felt more confident with that hairline, he has reverse psychology. I don't know what's going on.
He's such a happy guy, man. Look at that smile.
Yeah.
So nice to be in there for that.
We are going to the right wing.
We don't have a right winger. We play Rashford there. We play Dan James there. We play Greenwood there. They're not all right wingers. So I'd probably put Salah in because we don't have one. So,
I love that.
I don't want to make it that easy. I want Paul to cover the facts and say why we are picking.
Okay, why we are picking Salah. This guy has been the Golden Boot winner a couple of times. God. The current Premier League top scorer. Is exceptional all the time. You know, all the Champions League Cup final winner.
Is he exceptional all the time?
Look. When he misses a few chances. Sometimes he shoots when he should pass, but that's why he's a great goal scorer because he's.
See when Mane passing the ball and he was expecting it back, and then he just didn't pass. It's like I
don't know, man. But that's look. He gets the vital goals for us. He's a.
And like, you want to talk about penalties? How many penalties has he scored? 5. So 5.
A Man United fan wants to talk about penalties. Okay. We're talking about penalties.
You've only had one less in this season.
Oh no!
And Klopp was crying about it. He was like, "Oh, Man United have had this many penalties." I was like, "Bro, lie. That was a lie. We haven't actually had more penalties in that time." Klopp's upset and he's scared and he's rattled.
I can't believe the amount of penalties that's been given to you. Like since
I hope we beat you at Anfield by penalties. I hope it's all pens.
No.
I hope Bruno. I hope it's a penalty and then it has to be retaken.
I hope
because I'll be so happy.
Yeah, maybe we start the game again once it gets to full time, mate.
When it gets to full time, I hope the ref blows it. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Bruno, go on, take one.
Shots fired by Joe. Here we go. No, I think that's him telling you to calm down, man.
No. That was just Trent's ball popping as a car ran it over. You know, the one that we missed.
But yeah, man. I touched on like Salah's strength earlier as well. Brilliant hold up play.
If we had bought a right winger this season, and like I'm not going to name names, but if we bought that certain player, then it could be different. But we didn't. So.
Yeah.
So we actually come to an agreement on this.
You don't have a right winger. I can't say Dan James. That's just stupid.
It's an overall decision.
I'd still rather have Rashford. I'd rather have Rashford and Salah. I think so.
But... Listen, I actually rate Rashford.
Mate,
and like.
He's so sick.
And like even
does he English? It's because he's English. People don't rate him, and he's been in the media like he's been in the spotlight for so long. And
even him as like a forward on his own, like I still think he can do like bits there.
Yeah, it's still possible for him to come play, you know. But then the thing is, his best position is coming off the left, isn't it? So
like cutting in.
That's where he's most effective.
What we do is they rotate between each other. So that's why, like, if you watch, I mean, you probably don't care, but if you watch the another game
probably right.
You know the game we played against Southampton, we came back. The first goal that we scored was Cavani was on the left, Rashford was on the right, and like they all rotate our forwards. So he can play striker. He's not good at holding the ball up. Martial's better.
Yeah. He's not great with his back to the ball to the goals.
Martial is, and if you want to talk about last season, Martial got 17 goals and like no pens. So if it was to talk about, I'd put Martial from last season in his team, but we're not doing that. So
no.
Yeah, but Martial last season was sick. But...
All right, so out of the current squad, let's list the strikers off to pick from.
Cavani is a shout.
Bobby Firmino.
Bobby Firmino. Just
Look,
in general, like
in general, if we're talking in general, then that's what Firmino's all about. Because he might not score the goals, but the things he creates.
He's a defensive striker.
Look, the things he does, he fits perfectly into the Klopp system. He makes our squad tick. The amount of pressing he does, the tackles he does, the little intricate passes he does. Now, I'll admit, at the beginning of the season, he wasn't the Bobby Firmino of old, where he gets a lot of assists.
Did you not see
quite a few
Cavani's
goals
this season?
but-
How he clutched, made us beat Southampton, just like those headers he scored. And then when we were playing Everton, it was just 1-2, bang, bottom corner.
To be honest, like that game, Everton were going like all out attack. Was that when you got the late goal, wasn't it?
Well, Cavani, no, they were not going all out attack. When Cavani scored.
Was that like the 91st minute goal or something?
It was Carabao Cup. It was 85th minute. Cavani.
Yeah, man. Everton were going all out attack, man. That was just a counter.
No, they weren't. It wasn't a counter. The first goal we scored. Oh, I'm talking about the Carabao Cup one. If you want about the one in the league when he scored, the no-look shot, that was when they went all out attack and we countered them. But if you're talking about
okay,
if you're talking about the Carabao Cup one, Cavani just top bit like straight away, bang, goal. I want him to be. I don't know if he's going to be fit. No, he's banned. I don't know if he's unbanned for the Liverpool game.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
if he's, he'll start that game.
I mean, yeah. Also, that like, we bring that to account. That'd be shit. But
yeah, let's not take it.
It's Is Cavani actually banned though? Because otherwise,
no, it's Watford, Burnley, and it was Man City.
Okay.
For those 3 games.
Okay.
Oh, did he get a reduced ban?
No, it was 3 games.
Is that 3? Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was something like 8 games. I don't know why.
Bro, I'll take a Garlo over fucking
Firmino.
Whoa.
So what strikers do you have then in your like middle? Would you play? Yeah.
Martial,
and Greenwood.
Greenwood, yeah.
Not ready yet, but he will be one of the best strikers.
I mean, the thing with us, we don't really have. We have Bobby Firmino, who's great at what he does, and then we have this man Divock Origi.
Get that guy out.
Look, I'm not saying he's going to make the team. He's not good enough, but he's an absolute legend, and I love him. But he just hasn't had that impact off the bench like which
Cavani
he usually
has.
does. Yeah, Cavani has had that impact off the bench. To be fair,
if you're playing Trent and Robertson, who do you want in the end of your crosses, Cavani or Firmino?
That's a good point.
Yeah. I mean,
We got.
I'd agree. You'd want a bigger guy. But like.
From corners as well, set pieces, Cavani, mate. Especially if you're playing these two. And
I would have said.
But then you've got to think
maybe
about
not
imagine Bruno. Imagine Firmino playing with Bruno.
Well, no, because he's not going to score goals.
Yeah, but you've got the boys on the side. Even Bruno can score the goals. Yeah, it's just him doing them lovely little turns.
The link-up play in this team with Firmino in the middle would be mad.
Yeah, but Cavani's a good link-up play as well. If you've seen him play, he's actually good at link-up play.
He is good at link-up play. He does that. He provides a lot for his. When he played at PSG, he provided a lot for his.
Played on the left as well when Ibrahimovic was there, and he played really well with him back then.
Do you know what? Cavani's surprised me a bit this season. He's actually better than I thought he'd be.
I thought it was going to be another Falcao. I thought he was going to flop.
Me too.
I literally thought, he's going to flop, and then he's really, really surprised.
The thing is, he's got the physical attributes to play in the Premier League, so I think that's why he's doing well.
And that last minute clutch header he scored against Southampton, it was just a madness. And that was from across from Rashford.
I think of current form.
I mean, if we're talking current form, like Firmino has been good. Like he got back on the score sheets a couple of times.
Oh yeah, true. Actually, the last couple of games he was good.
So was Cavani. He scored in his last game he played for us.
But then, obviously, Firmino's Premier League.
I think Firmino's a big confidence player. Like I didn't really notice it maybe until this season when he had a bad start, and I was actually calling for him to Jota started replacing him, and I think if Jota didn't get his injury, it would have been interesting to see what would happen. But
was Jota playing as the striker when he was playing?
Yeah, he was. I mean, he did play on the wing a bit, but then when Firmino's form wasn't doing so much, then Jota started to slip in there.
I mean, yeah, he is good on the wing.
Don't worry.
He is the winger, but you're not going to put him over Mane and Salah, or over Mane rather. His left wing.
No.
I'd take Cavani. I think Cavani over Firmino, just in general. As an overall striker, we're talking about a striker.
Especially if you've got Mane and Salah, Firmino is integral to that front three.
I think Cavani's got a great goal record.
Well, he has for
season by season.
He scored 4 or 5 goals already, and isn't he started?
Yeah, but overall,
I
don't think he scores that much.
If we're talking goals, Firmino has never been known for his goal scoring, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because
you'll win more games with Cavani on the pitch than you would Firmino because you don't need the creativity.
Liverpool, you can't say that. Liverpool won a lot of games because Firmino.
Right, if you look at us last season, we ran away with it, and this is Firmino playing as a striker for the whole time. You can't
But you don't need that
Can't just dismiss
creativity
him,
from midfield when you've got Bruno there. Imagine Bruno feeding Mane.
This is true though. This is
you
true.
Don't
This
need
is what you
him.
got to think.
If he's gonna link the play, you've got Bruno and Pogba there. Bruno can link the play better than Firmino, 100%.
It'd be crazy generous to put 5 Man United players in a combined 11.
Paul,
This team finished 33 points ahead of you last season.
I know, and you're the same amount of points as this season.
And the reason for that is the 2 centre backs and
score
Jota
goals.
have gone. Look,
Okay, Paul.
Van Dijk and Gomez essential. We can't score goals because of our centre backs, exactly. Because we've got our midfielders, 2 of the best midfielders in the world, playing in defence. Now that's completely ruining our creativity. It's forcing us to go out wide, and that's why we're doing endless crosses into the box, which aren't working.
Don't talk about creativity.
Well,
It all leads from the centre backs, man.
Thiago on the pitch, and you could not create. Thiago, one of the sauciest players in the world, and he couldn't do shit.
Look,
that's
unfair. He hasn't been playing, man. Like he's had an injury. Shots fired again, man.
And you couldn't score a goal.
Look, mate. Look, I know we played the kids yesterday against Aston Villa, but Thiago's passing completely. Look, it changed the game. Like even when we've seen glimpses of in the Premier League, even that game against Everton, it was absolutely beautiful. The game before that, he had the most passes. Wait, I didn't even bring Thiago too much into this conversation in midfield, and it's absolutely disgraceful.
We can't. It's hard to bring Thiago in because he's not had a good.
Okay, yeah, I do get that, but like the passes he did in the games before Everton, like he got the most passes in the first half on his debut, and he was having a great game against Everton until Richarlison manslaughtered him.
Don't worry, Eric Bailly got his revenge.
Richarlison came in and went. We shut that man down. That man got gunned down. That's all.
No, Richarlison got bodied by Eric Bailly. Like,
can I just say the only reason that there's a title race this season is because of our centre backs got injured and because of a few other injuries. There wouldn't be a title race otherwise.
You've been dipping in form since March. Now this is a fact. You can check the statistics.
But to be fair to that, Fabinho was unfit towards the last part of that season, and I think the reason why they're not playing. Fabinho normally covers for the fullbacks when they go forward. So because they got no one covering for your fullbacks, it's like they can't. The fullbacks are not attacking as well as they can. And Trent looks a bit nervous because he knows if he comes out of position, there's no one there to cover him that well.
Whose
right?
Fault is it,
and
whose
look,
fault is it that they let another centre back go? Whose fault is that? It's your club's fault.
I mean,
come on,
let Lovren go. It's
bro, literally. It's quite unheard of that you lose like 3 of your main centre backs, man.
We lost Vidic and Rio in that season. We lost 1 point to Chelsea that 1 year.
Oh yeah, and we've lost our backup as well, man. We got someone who played in non-league last season.
Oh, let's bring it back.
Bundesliga too.
We're getting too much about him.
No. And I've got another thing. And because Jordan Henderson has been. Jordan Henderson, now this is another point, has been playing.
No. He's been playing. We still haven't even decided who the striker is.
I'm getting to that. But Jordan Henderson has been playing more defensive because we haven't had any centre backs, and this is leading to it. And so that's why we've been relying on a player like Firmino to create things, and so that's why he should be there. But Henderson should be there as well. But
Henderson's fucking.
So okay, but for the chemistry of this team, I mean, we put Firmino in there because you guys don't normally have too much of a creative player. Apart from I say Genie. I like Genie. That's just my preference.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually bad of me. I didn't actually mention Genie. His contract's running out in a few months. He can speak to another club.
My point being,
I really hope he stays.
My point about Genie, Firmino, you use him for creativity. You don't need it when you've got Pogba and Bruno in that team, and especially with Trent and Robinson.
And if you've got crosses coming in for the fullbacks, Cavani is going to be.
Cavani, you want him in your team, man. He's gonna score goals galore.
I'm sorry, Lils. I don't want to have to do this to you, Paul, but I think Cavani is going to go in.
Dylan knows.
Okay. I think as a season as a whole, like Cavani's probably had a better season.
He's gonna
and I'm thinking we're talking about who's going to start on next Sunday. You know what I mean?
I think Cavani will start actually because he hasn't played as well, so he's quite fit.
Bro, Cavani don't even make the cut on this search.
No, he's not even
I don't know. I just saw him, but he's.
Wait. I don't know who that guy is.
I think we're just gonna have to put Firmino in because he's not actually turning up on the search bar. Oh, here we go. He looks completely different. He's looking. He's looking young and fresh, isn't he?
He does. But that's a good-looking man.
Yeah, rivaling Alisson right now.
So
Skeletal right now.
You know, the spine of it's a weird one. It's a big combo of both teams. I mean, if both teams are fit, if both teams have full fit teams, then I think it's going to be a majority.
I think the backline would be Liverpool.
Team.
I think this team isn't actually looking that good. I think it's missing.
I think you're only saying that because you see Maguire in the back.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
I think you play Van Dijk and Eric Bailly if Van Dijk's fit.
No, you play play Van Dijk and Joe Gomez.
No, you
don't.
Yeah. What are you talking about, Joe? No. Let's not do that, Joe. Let's not do that.
Gomez is plays beautiful partnership.
I play Eric Bailly, but you know.
So that's it.
Bye.
It's been a heated discussion.
Yeah. Okay, so what manager will we have? I think that goes without saying, right?
Yeah, well, I don't think we really should talk about managers.
He's going to get my manager of the month, along with Sean Dyche.
I've already voted for. Who did I vote for?
But you voted for Sean Dyche, didn't you?
Sean Dyche, mate.
But you know what the joke is?
I hate that guy.
Our manager doesn't cry about other clubs in the press conferences. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa,
mate,
Ollie was sending last year about other teams and managers.
Did it? Pull it up.
Jurgen Klopp speaks the truth, so I don't like. If people say he's sending, he's bottling it, he's rattled. No, he speaks so much sense, and I love the guy. I love everything he says.
He's like, man was just screw facing at the end, like bringing this up. I love it. I fucking love it. Bring on the tears. When we beat Burnley,
well, you can hold up that Old Trafford sign. That's not going to help you at Anfield, man. It's not going to help. At Anfield,
Burnley, we go top of the league. That's fucking jokes. Our shit manager, the PE teacher, goes top of the league.
For how long? Until we beat you at Anfield? No one's won at Anfield for 3 years. 3 calendar years, mate.
Didn't West Brom come up there and get a draw?
But that's look, there's reasons. There's reasons.
Because we didn't have fucking centre
backs, precisely. Look, our creativity hasn't been good enough, but that's going to come.
Hammed by Arsenal, and they couldn't score for time.
Yeah, and Man City couldn't beat them either, man. It's just one of them things. Like,
yeah, but when Bilic was
there,
enough
credit, huh?
When Bilic was there, when Sean Dyche was there, it was a different story, bro. Sean Dyche, Big Sam.
Yeah, Big Sam. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for next week.
I'm looking forward to it. I don't.
Are we coming
I think I know what's going to happen, but.
You think you know what's happened? We'll probably make a draw. I don't want to make any predictions.
I mean, I don't like. Obviously, the centre back thing is concerning. I would have thought we'd be wanting to buy a centre back.
What is his? Nathaniel Phillips, Nathan Phillips. What's his?
Yeah. Nat Phillips. Yeah.
You want to put Nat Phillips up against Cavani? Do you
I mean, I just hope that Matip is fit and we play for Bino and Matip.
If Matip's fit, then you might be
because
right.
I don't really want to see Henderson play centre back again, but.
He didn't play that well at centre back. When I was watching that thing again.
I think it was all right. It was just more that it really messed up our midfield.
And you guys
like creativity in there.
January.
No, well, Klopp said the other day that we're not going to. Basically, he doesn't. Yeah. It's very unlikely that we're going to sign anyone.
Which you did say you weren't going to sign anyone, then he signed Thiago. So you know.
Yeah, he did the same thing with Jota as well.
He's playing mind games. That man plays mind games that we didn't know.
Okay.
I think so. So yeah.
Wow, that's not a bad team. I mean, yeah, actually, the midfield's actually my favourite part of that team.
Well, let's. I think we got through that quite, better than I thought we were going to do. So let's give ourselves a round of applause. He's still upset.
Look, I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you my opinion on this team.
I know
It's not. It's generally not as. I was honestly thinking before we jumped on. I was like, you know what? Like Joe's not going to be happy because he's only going to get maybe Bruno, and he might slip in a Maguire maybe or Bailly.
But you didn't realise that we were doing
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Man United players in a combined 11.
But you got players out. So
yeah. I mean, defence maybe a bit more understanding.
We've got to do it. We've got to do it based off next weekend, and
we have to do a combined one after next Sunday.
Bro, there'll be no United fans players in there.
Oh really?
Okay. Oh no.
What do you reckon the score will be?
I can't call it right now. I can't call it.
Is it Anfield at home?
If we play, okay,
Yeah.
it depends. If we're playing Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire, I pray that we come out there with a point. If we play Bayern Harry Maguire, then it could be different.
Yeah. So you play Watford today.
We do.
What are you? Do you think you'll be playing any strong players or?
No, I think we'll play. We'll play like our B team. Van der Pees will start. We'll play. I hope Harry Maguire doesn't start because the man needs a rest. But we'll probably play Harry Maguire, maybe Twanzebe, and like just our youths, and then like that Palestri was supposed to start, this youth that we signed from Uruguay, but he's got COVID, so like he's not going to start. Yeah, I expect to win. I don't think we'll play a strong team though. But
No.
it's what.
It'll be interesting to see. Dylan, what are your thoughts on the combined 11?
That's a good point. Arsenal.
It's
fan,
a good. Arsenal fan, but forget about that. I think it's a good team. Well, yeah, obviously, who's the weak link in here? It's a good team, and I think I wanted to put Firmino in, but like Joe said, it's a good point. You don't really need a creative hold-up player, and you're definitely going to get. I mean, there's definitely going to be cross scanning and someone scoring a header. Either Mane or Cavani. Cavani.
Yeah.
I mean Cavani.
Cavani.
But, there also is a point that I get it. Pogba is better than Henderson, but I probably would put Henderson in there to run. But yeah,
depends also what kind of style of football you're playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's down to like whoever you have.
That's the thing with this team. Fernandes is not going to do too much defending. So
he does track back, but he loses the ball a lot.
But then he's going to have to do a lot. He's going to have to do a lot by himself. But I don't know. That link-up play with Salah would be sick.
that would be crazy, wouldn't it?
It'd be nuts.
It'd be mad.
They do. Does Salah play good one-touch football? Like I said that. Like I haven't watched much of.
What was that? Sorry.
Does Salah do good one-touch?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Him and Firmino do a lot of one-touch football.
Yeah, for sure.
Bruno would love that because Bruno loves a little flick off and the pass and stuff like that.
Salah's really good at disguising these little passes, like where he's going to go. Same with the shots, really good at disguising.
Pogba's dribbling is Pogba. He's great at dribbling and crossing and.
Listen, Pogba, ability-wise on this pitch, Pogba might be the best player, but in the Prem.
For sure. Yeah. But he just doesn't really.
He's just not done it, And I think
too much.
I think it is, as much as you guys wanted to stay, I think he just doesn't like playing in the Premier League. It looks like.
I think. Rumours came out yesterday that they were going to offer him another contract, but I don't think it's the best idea because I'd rather get Van der Beek integrated in the team rather than Pogba. He doesn't run enough. He doesn't run. The thing in the Premier League, you have to run as a midfielder. He just doesn't want to run. So if he wants to go to Italy and play Sunday League football, or he wants to go back to Spain and play some. I think he's going back to Juventus. I think that's where he wants to go. Juventus.
Let's go back to Sunday League then. Yeah, fair enough.
Probably.
It's not going to happen this January, is it?
No. AC Milan are top of the league, Serie A, which I actually really like.
Yeah, man. The Juventus have slipped a bit, haven't they?
Well, they've got Pirlo, haven't they, as their manager? Right.
Yeah.
But they've got Pirlo as manager. So, yeah. We'll see on Sunday, innit? When Pogba shows up.
Yeah, boys. Let's.
Okay, we'll see.
Let's end it on that. But Paul, if you want to do the honors.
Okay. Thank you for listening. It's been a pleasure speaking to you guys, debating, beefing. I'm not too pleased with the lineup, but I know I'll be pleased with the outcome of the result between us two. I'm sure you'll agree, Joe.
He's been talking shit all this past few weeks, and Liverpool keep dropping points and dropping points and dropping points. Every week
I'm still smiling top of the league.
If you not can see the group chat has been spicy.
Basically,
the levels of spice have not been this high.
It's like you've been followed by someone, and you've been followed by someone for like 20 minutes, and you keep looking back, and it's fine. Then by the time you get home, they're right behind you. That's what's happened, bro. Well, back, come to Anfield.
Honestly, this has been really like heated for me. Like, I think I'm sweating. Like, I honestly, it rolls me up so much. I love Liverpool. I really hate United as well, and this game I'm just looking forward to. I just hope we win.
If you don't win, Paul, you better not come on this podcast.
No, but hopefully we'll do a few more of these.
Yeah, I suggest we could do a viewing stream or like do a video of us watching the game.
Do a live stream. I don't know how to do that.
Not a live stream, but we could do something. We watch together.
Yeah, that'd be decent. That'd be decent.
Because I can put it on my TV here and I can watch it in my room.
But thank you for listening, guys. We'll be with you soon with another pod, and all the best. Thank you very much. You'll never walk alone.
Oh, it's
Man United. Oh, get out here.
with a man on podcast.
Man on podcast. Man on podcast. I've got to get better at promoting this as well.
I know, man's like, it's in the
start,
fucking You'll Never Walk Alone podcast. Oh, wait, what's the name again? That's you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Take care. See you later,
Bye-bye.
guys.